the changes and that, you have gotten older. But I'll tell you, you guys stand up well.
Oh, well, good.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I think we've done, taken fairly good care of ourselves. I still I kind of wish they'd made the Duke mask just based it on a flashback instead of on real time, but that would have been
Yeah, well, first of all, Anna not knowing that's a mask, but then second, if that mask would have been from back way, 20 years ago, then she would have really had to been dumb, and we know Anna's not dumb.
No, she's not dumb.
And she's been killing. You all have been killing the scenes. I can't even tell you how much we enjoy GH now. It's just, oh my gosh, it's not only memories, but new memories being made and seeing how you are interacting between each other, and I just absolutely love it.
Oh,
I
good.
love that you're back.
Good.
I love that Scorpio's back. And Robin. Oh my gosh.
I know. I think I can speak for all of us. We can't believe our good fortune. We can't believe that we're all there and doing our stuff and doing it as with some continuity and having been in each other's lives all through this entire time. It's there's something very sweet about it.
Exactly.
Very sweet about it, yeah.
What's different to you compared to 25 years ago? Just with the different, I guess your role. It's pretty much the same to us, but how does it feel different to you?
I think you'll see it. It becomes I think as Duke is back being Duke, which is kind of a little bit of an adjustment, but it's the difference, I think, for me is most certainly the pace and the.
Is it faster now?
Oh my God, it's so much faster. We used to do it like live television, a 1 hour live show. We'd spend the whole day preparing, rehearsing, dress rehearsal, get notes, get major changes, talking, and then go to tape at 5 o'clock and be done by 6.
Okay.
That was a regular day in the old days, and now the whole everything has changed, and it's you hit the ground running at very early in the morning. Mm-hmm. For me, usually if it's very early, then my eyes are not open until maybe about 10 or 11. And then we just go and just go the whole day, just doing stuff and doing great. Right now, thankfully, great writing, great material.
Yes.
With great, direction and great, production and everything else. It's pretty. That is just so wonderful. I love that.
Everybody in the chat room is dying to know, as well as myself, how did they film the face melting scene? That was phenomenal.
I was in there as me playing as Duke or Faison playing Duke. I was in there, and then the oil got thrown on the face, and they did a quick cutaway, and then they put Anders Hove in, and when he went in, he had the tablecloth I pulled over my face. He then had the same tablecloth, but inside the tablecloth was a ton of molten molten latex that just fall off. So yeah, it was pretty cool. We did that. That was a long day. We did that very late, and I had to leave before they finished. I finished my thing, and I had to go to the airport to go to New York. And I took a shower very quickly at the studio, but I got on the plane with oil between my toes.
Oh no!
And oil still in my hair, and I was well, I guess I got on the red eye, and I took a nap, and when I opened my eyes just before we landed in New York, the oil had run down my forehead from my hair, and my eyes were just covered in a film of olive oil. It was.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's very funny. But my hair was great, shiny for days. My skin was very, very happy for weeks afterwards. So.
Oh yeah.
nice and moisturized.
Yeah,
the only part that would have probably bothered me is in between the toes and then the eyes. That would have bugged me.
Definitely.
In between the toes, it was interesting because I had shards and everything, but then I guess you just I couldn't get it all out. So.
That's funny.
Well, Ian, I must tell you, I always love when a soap brings back an actor from, a good while ago, and they bring them back, cast them in the original role they were in before. And, it's new storylines, but, fans really thrive on that. And I know, that is why the General Hospital community, soap fan world is just elated that you're back. And so it's just so good to have you back on there. Now, I have followed you. I loved you in the role when you were on Bold and Beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yes. You had me convinced that you were a doctor. It's so believable. I mean, that's what I love about your acting. It's always so believable. And that storyline, the Sheila Carter storyline where you were her doctor, you played that role so well that it almost made, I would imagine a lot of people could agree with me, and that is, I think we were the only ones that felt like you were the only one that could tame Sheila and could make Sheila do what she needed to do.
Right.
No one else.
Oh, that's interesting.
What an awesome storyline. What was that like to work with Kimberlyn Brown?
I loved it.
She's just phenomenal.
Yeah, I had a great time with Kimberlyn. Also with Barbara Crampton, who played Maggie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we had. Yeah. It was really good because, I think Sheila and Maggie were kind of like the yin and the yang, and there was, kind of James in between. Here was, sort of blonde goodness and dark evil, and James was just completely. I had a very good time. I loved working with both of them, and I loved James. I love that character.
Yeah.
I love the character. I've always said he's probably. I've always liked Duke, but I've always said that James was probably the character I'd most like to have as a friend, and I think I kind of learned a lot playing James, and sort of was growing up maybe in certain ways as I was playing him, and he was kind of doing stuff, discovering stuff, and I was too at the same time, which was kind of very interesting and very satisfying, and I loved that role. I loved it. I just I used to get very, because I didn't create the role, I didn't write the role, and when sometimes there were changes made, I used to fight not that there couldn't be changes as there are in life, and things change and things. But when there's stuff that would come in, I go, no, please don't. You mustn't. Don't mess with this. Please don't mess with this. This is like a very solid, good, decent human being, and don't. If he crosses the line, it's for a very good reason, not just for kicks or for just for the hell of it. So. Right.
And you won Outstanding Actor, Supporting Actor for a Daytime Emmy on that one.
Yeah, I always actually, I've always said I got, there was Outstanding Supported Actor.
Yeah.
I felt like I was surrounded by the greatest people, and I just, I did. It was great. I loved it. I loved getting that.
Now, Chrissy in the chat room is asking if you're going to participate in the Nurses Ball. Have they come up with that yet?
I've been working with Lynn, and I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling I don't know. I hate to use the T word, but I have a feeling there may be something.
Yeah. I cannot wait to see what they come up with that. Yeah, and they're all talking about the tango. So.
Yeah, I'm because both Fenella and I get it's so funny. We both kind of gasp whenever that gets mentioned. As it got mentioned last time, we both go, "What? No."
But you do it so well.
I know, but first of all, she's a dancer, which is great. I'm not a dancer. I'm kind of and when she does that thing where she falls, when she loses her balance and falls over, and I have to hold her, I'm like, what if I think about something else just for a second, and I kind of forget to kind of hold you. But so far I haven't.
So we know if it gets filmed with her bouncing her head off the floor.
Well, yeah. Something's gone wrong.
Yeah, they said you better get your dancing shoes on.
Yeah, I know. I have a feeling. I have a very
Get ready.
And my gosh, Lucy Coe being back. I mean, we need Ken Schreiner. We need, I can't even think. All the people that were involved in that, Scotty and Luke. Luke needs to get back from vacation or whatever he's doing in Switzerland or wherever he is right now.
You know that Jeannie Francis, she needs to be back. She needs to be back on GH. I mean, it would just be like old times, like a family reunion here almost.
Well, I'd love to tell you that I've seen Lynn Herring. I haven't seen anybody else yet. I'm seeing Tony in the morning, so.
Well, I can't wait to see what Lynn ends up in this time, too, because, she was always practically naked for every nurse's ball.
Oh, she is? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm sure then she won't disappoint.
Yeah. Something always happened to her where she ended up with most of her clothes off.
Oh, yeah. So I heard somebody was telling, because I wasn't around for the nurse's ball, but I heard that she auctioned off like her clothes and did like a striptease.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is so funny. She is such a great actress. I just adore her.
Yeah, she's great. And I also did Port Charles with her, which we had a great time.
Yes.
We were reminiscing about that.
Yeah, that was a great show too. I'm so sorry that they took that one down too.
Just before, like, all the vampire shows, like, suddenly, like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, it would have fit perfectly in right now. I mean, maybe they should bring it back.
Yeah.
I'm sure you wouldn't mind putting those teeth in again, wouldn't you?
I didn't mind the teeth so much. It was the contact lenses, and the only person who could get my lenses out was Kelly Monaco, because I could put them in, but I couldn't get them out. And they would be, kind of like screaming, saying, okay, like, get the red eyes out. We don't want the lenses. And I was like, I can't do this. And she'd come and pluck them out, like, with her fingers. They were like,
Are they hard contacts?
They were hard, actually, because they were colored and we had to wear them, like, every day, so they were hard. Yeah.
Yeah, because I spoke to an actress that was on one of the vampire shows and movies, and she says that it really irritated her eyes, and because they were like oversized too. Did that happen to you?
They were oversized, and also we had like smoke and stuff, like special effects and stuff all the time. So I kind of got used to them. I could put them in easily, but I could never take them out. I felt like I was like plucking my eyes out.
Yeah, I had a problem. I wear glasses for driving and that, and I thought, well, let me try to get some contacts, and I tried to put those things in. I'd finally get them in, and then I couldn't get them out, and one got stuck in my eye.
It's a hard part. It's a very hard part.
It is. It really is. And it got stuck in my eye. I had to wait overnight unless I wanted to go to the emergency room and find some place open the next day, an eye place, to take it out for me. So I said, that's it, never again.
I think they also gave, so they must have been hard lenses. They gave us like these tiny little plungers, which you can use in an emergency. If you can't get the lens out, you have this little plunger that you kind of basically like.
Oh, wow.
Put on the lens, and it kind of just sucks onto the lens and lifts the lens out. So.
Oh, I never heard of that.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Well, Ian, we have someone in the chat room who goes by Confessions of a Rookie Video Gamer, and they want to know, what new General Hospital cast members do you enjoy working with?
The new ones? I love the Jason. Is it Jason? He plays Patrick.
Oh yes.
Oh
Jason.
yeah. Mhm.
Wonderful, great actor. I like Lisa. Oh gosh, I'm so late to deal with the names. She plays. She's having the LSD like hallucinations and.
Oh yeah, Lisa Lucicero. Yeah.
Yes, Lisa
Olivia.
Lucicero. Oh yeah, I love her. Olivia. Yeah, I love her. I love the. Oh my gosh, I'm totally drawing a blank. She's the surrogate, going to be the surrogate mother?
Oh, Maxie.
Maxie, yes, wonderful. Wonderful. She's like just adorable. I just love her.